Nobody's supposed to be here.
No.
There you go.
We
will.
doing?
I am so surprised and so pleasantly happy to see you.
Thank you.
Like I said,
Likewise.
we have every
like
I'd say
5
every
years.
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, every
it
2
hasn't been
years.
that
Because the
long.
last time you were here,
Yeah.
Deborah Cox is here. Everybody, we talked about Josephine Baker,
Yes,
and you were doing the Josephine Baker thing. Now, anywhere you look on the internet, you will find Deborah Cox rehearsing for the Bodyguard.
Yes, it's a big show.
Yes,
And we're at the Paper Mill Playhouse
Right.
until January 1st. And it's been going amazing. It's a really it's a big production. You know, the storyline is pretty much the same as the film.
right.
We've sort of broadened the storyline with the sister. So there's more of a love
wow.
triangle with Frank Farmer, who is the bodyguard, and the sister. And so there's a lot of lots of new stuff in the script that you won't find in the film.
Yeah, what I was happy to hear you doing "Wanna Dance with Somebody"
Yeah.
in the play, because that's not on the soundtrack. So I was like,
not.
oh, so some of
Yeah.
Whitney's music is in
A
here.
lot of her music from, just from her legacy is in the show. Like I Want to Dance with Somebody, The Greatest Love of All, How Will I Know?
Really?
There's a lot, Saving All My Love for You. I don't sing that, but the sister sings it. So
Right.
there's a lot of her recordings as well.
Wow.
Which makes for, a show that you really sit and enjoy. You remember all these iconic songs, and you get to hear them in their entirety as well. Not
Good.
just little
Not just,
snippets.
right, medleys.
Yeah.
Right. But so how did you prepare for this? Because, I mean, did you know Whitney? Do you remember when Bodyguard came out? Because I know we all
Yes,
do
we all
remember,
do, right? Most of us do
waiting,
anyway.
anticipating that movie coming out.
Yeah.
Tell us how you prepared for this.
I feel like I've prepared myself like a lifetime of preparation, because she was one of the vocalists that inspired me to get into this business, and I'm doing what I do today because of her.
Right.
Once I got my own record deal, I was signed to the same label by the same person, Clive Davis.
Right.
And we were both on Arista Records. We were label mates. Later on, we became friends. She lived in Miami for a bit, and that's where I live as well. And so we'd see each other. We'd see each other at, award shows. And then we recorded a duet together called Same Script, Different Cast.
I remember that.
Yeah. And so it's just been a real sort of just crazy how things kind of work out. But I feel like for me, this is the most important, probably the biggest role ever of my career.
Right.
And
it's
I'm
a wonderful
so close
tribute
to
to
it.
her
it's a
as well.
For me, it's absolutely a tribute.
Because, people can do tributes now, but, there's a few people, and I do say few, like on one hand that I can think of that can do a Whitney Houston song justice.
Right.
And hearing you sing I Will Always Love You gives me chills, which says to me that you are one of those few people that can do the song justice in singing it. Everybody else just needs to leave it alone.
Right.
But, you're singing that in this play. What else can we expect in the play
you're
that
going to hear
maybe a little different from the movie?
Well, you're going to hear I Have Nothing in its entirety.
Right.
We all know and love that song. I Will Always Love You. You'll hear the full version. Queen of the Night, you'll hear that as well. There's, this show is very, very, I think people will be surprised at the suspense part. It is about a stalker that's stalking a superstar. And so
Right.
you really get that. And you'll be sitting at the edge of your seats watching this individual stalk her, and, you'll see the relationship she has with her son. 'Cause he's a great, couple great actors that play my son, Fletcher, as well. And then you'll see her fall in love with Frank Farmer, played by Judson Mills, who's incredible. And, the story is just being told through an amazing cast. I have a great support system on stage every single night. And you're going to be entertained. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. You're going to be up in your seats dancing at the end of the night.
Well, it's definitely a movie that we have come to hold very near and dear
to our hearts.
to our hearts. So when we come in there, we're coming expecting, and we're going to get it. You go to papermill.org. Matter of fact, you can go to The Bodyguard, the musical, on Facebook, and you can see some of the excerpts from the musical as well.
Yeah, I've got some on my Facebook page as well. Deborah Cox at Deborah Cox DRG is a Facebook. or you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram as well. And yeah, there's footage from the show, so you can get a feel for the show. And I think it's a great holiday show too. You know.
Well,
it's a love story.
Especially now, I don't know where Milburn is. Deborah came with her bodyguard today. How far from New York City is Milburn?
About 35 minutes.
35 minutes. Look at that.
Yeah, it's not too far at all.
Right. So make sure if somebody has a birthday coming up.
Hit Short Hills Mall.
There you go.
Come to the theater.
Okay, so it's near Short Hills. That's all you had to say.
Yeah.
It's right next to Short Hills Mall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very close.
Very good. So just go to papermill.org and you'll find out more about The Bodyguard, the musical. It's playing at the Paper Mill Playhouse. And what about
New Year's Day, though?
Right. Oh, okay. So this is definitely a holiday show.
Yeah. And then
okay.
We hit the road.
Right. So make sure that you get your tickets if somebody's celebrating a birthday, somebody's celebrating anniversary. If you're celebrating a divorce, come on out. Yes. So what else can we expect from Deborah Cox after? Because I know you're really into this play mode now, but of course there's huge fans out there who are anticipating music from Deborah Cox.
Absolutely. There'll be new music top of the year. I know I've been pushing it back. I know the fans are mad and everybody's tripping, but just hold on. I have some new music coming out as well.
Good.
It'll be available at the theater top of the year as well. So, look out for that. Just keep going to the site, and I'll let you know the deets on that.
Right.
I have a remix out now. We all know I have a remix. There's always a remix out. But yeah, so
okay.
And it's songs from the show.
So all right. So the site is
DeborahCox.com.
Okay. Yeah. And also to get at you on social media?
Facebook, Facebook is Deborah Cox DRG, or Instagram is @DeborahCox. Twitter, Deborah_Cox. Snapchat, Deborah Cox Chat. Oh my gosh, just go to DeborahCox.com and it's all there.
Wow.
The social media thing is
I know, honey.
busy.
Yes, but make sure you get at her any which way. Hopefully, preferably, the way that you can get at her right now is through the papermill.org, Paper Mill Playhouse, where The Bodyguard, the musical, is playing right now, starring Deborah Cox. Thank you very much.
Thank you.